The brutal war in Bosnia and Herzegovina from 1991 to 1995 left the country devastated, with more than 100,000 killed and 2 million people, almost half the population, becoming refugees or internally displaced. The war destroyed communities and families, physically, economically, and morally. The war separated generations and devastated thousands of innocent people. Arthur McCluskey established a charity in 2004, which has raised funds to put some of the pieces back together. In a country that has very high unemployment and suffers with debilitating poverty, this is the story of some of the amazing projects that Arthur's charity initiated with your support and helped to bring hope, dignity and sustainability back to the people of Bosnia Herzegovina.
We're now established just about 4.5 years, and we've raised in that time €2 million. That's in Ireland, the United Kingdom and the USA. The directors of the charity pay all the running costs of the charity, so that every cent that is given to the charity goes directly to the project.
Landmines still litter the countryside, a deadly legacy from a bitter war. With no government support for prosthetic limb provision for civilian amputees, thousands remain maimed and disabled, with little hope of intervention.
To this day, people are walking in landmines and having their limbs blown apart, and that could continue for many, many years to come.
We support Miracles, a charity that provides prosthetic limbs and is run by Matthew Proctor.
We've been making limbs since May 2009. We said, OK, we'll try and make one a week. But one a week isn't going to solve the problems of amputees in Bosnia-Herzegovina. This building is capable of doing 20 or 30 a month. But we reckon there's about 1,600 people needing limbs immediately. Semir was 8, I think, at the time, or maybe 9. It was 1993, so that was slap bang in the middle of the war, and a grenade came in, and it just took his leg off. We've been able to make Samir a new limb. It's in below the knee.
Samir is now 28,
yeah.
So he's had to wait all that time.
Yeah. So he can actually run on this leg, which is amazing. So it's a good fit. Maid, in 94, age 7, stepped on a landmine, didn't know it was there, and then he lost his leg.
I got my new leg that month, and I would say thank you to Matthew and the old people who helped me.
This workshop facility is designed to have 4 technicians. Currently we only have 1. That's because we can only afford to pay 1. So our ability to produce more limbs is purely based on finance to employ more people. Obviously, by employing people, you're helping another 4 families, let's say, and generally making a much greater inroad to the amputee need in this area as well as the whole country.
One of the charity's pioneering projects is St. Joseph's Community Hall at the Mother's Village Orphanage near Medjugorje. The hall provides a vital epicentre for this fragmented community.
All of this was manufactured locally. There were over 100 people employed to do this job here over a period of 9 months, so it's great for the local economy. And that's one of the reasons our charity, we try to raise money to send it out here, not only for the building of products, but also to help the children, even to buy clothes that can now be bought locally. And it helps the local economy and gives employment.
The war left many children bereft of one or more parents. Arthur offered support to John Paul II Orphanage who provide much needed support to these vulnerable members of society.
There are about 100 children, anywhere from little babies to college age. The children are without a mother or a father or even both. If they have a mother or a father, they're not capable of taking care of them. They're either psychologically not capable or financially. What tears me apart is they come here lost. They look totally lost. They're crying, they're depressed emotionally, physically. A lot of them came here with all kinds of problems. But now these children are totally different. These children, when you meet them, you wouldn't know that they're from an orphanage. They are just like anybody else's children. They are here till college age, and many of them, when they finish, they come back and they help. One of the girls here, she's becoming a nurse, now she's working here. One is becoming a doctor, she's active in this community. 6 nuns, they're active. These children give back to this community. There's no government funding, so whatever people donate is how they live. If there weren't donations, then it wouldn't be possible to pay for the electricity or for food or for water or for heat, or people donate clothes, they donate food, they donate money, all through God's providence. Now they have over 100 children, and just recently they felt that there was a need for a nursing home.
Arthur's charity raised €90,000 to complete the building. This care home for the elderly can now accommodate up to 40 people.
Oh, how are you? Kakase. Oh, lovely to see you.
He says he feels bad that he can't talk to you.
Oh, but we can love one another.
Yes, you don't understand each other, but you do understand.
We love one another.
Your hearts understand
That's
each other. It's a home. It's not just a nursing home, it is a home to them. It's just full of light, joy, happiness.
Can I give you a hand? Lovely to see you again. Yeah. This is a way that we can show how every penny changed people's lives. We'll all die, but these people will die not in a ramshackle home. They will die with dignity and be buried with dignity. And thank God for that.
Arthur and his group helped to bring dignity to the lives of the people of Bosnia Herzegovina, from childhood to old age, from preschool right through to secondary level. Your donations have allowed Arthur and his directors to focus on children's education with state-of-the-art schools such as these established through the charity's dedication on the ground and your support.
All of these projects have running costs. There's no help from the government of Bosnia Herzegovina. They don't receive a penny in grant. So they're still looking to us to help with the day-to-day funding, the heating, the employment of the people in the schools. Now, if that doesn't come in, if the wages cannot be paid, if the heating bills cannot be met, the food bills, then these institutions would close down, which would be a total disaster.
Sadly, Arthur died suddenly on the 13th of August 2011, but his work continues through his dedicated directors, friends and donors. Please support them by donating at www.arthurmac.com. Without donations, they are helpless. Since Arthur's death, the directors of Arthur McCluskey Foundation have concentrated on their core values, the relief of poverty and advancement of education. Many poor families and students are supported by the charity. The housing situation is worse than terrible, as many families live in hovels. Houses have been provided or refurbished for approximately 60 families in recent years.
Vlastitim proračunskim sredstvima I
Ivan Vukadin is thanking Arthur's charity for helping to fund the Nova Nada, New Hope, special needs school. As Arthur was no longer alive, this project gave new hope to his directors, who saw it as a sign that they could continue to raise funds successfully.
Children in this center because they don't understand the benefits of this center. Parents don't understand children's behavior, don't know what to do, they don't know what is the best for their kids, and they are confused. Therapists offer them different materials, see what they like, how they use the play, how they express their feelings, emotions, behavior. Especially children who can speak, they can show many things through the play.
My name is Kata Gaspar. I am a special educator for the children with special needs. We had 3 children who wear nappies, and now they don't. We have a training with them that lasts approximately about 2 months, maybe less, maybe more, depends on the children. And now they are nappies free.
Biggest problem of this state is that this state is divided in 2 parts without political stability and with big unemployment rate. It's unbelievable, but we have 50% unemployed people. My message is thank you very much for everything. But I would like that you know that we need another help, financial help. For what? For equipment, for teaching materials, for swimming pool, and education also. It's the reason why I try to explain that's very important, keep connection with you.
During the war, a public kitchen was set up in a nuclear bunker to save the lives of starving, besieged people in Sarajevo. It has continued to feed the hungry ever since. In 2012, our kind donors raised funds for a new kitchen, where in excess of 250 meals are provided every day.
What does it mean to you to have a kindergarten like this on your doorstep?
This kindergarten is one of the most developed and the best ones, I would say, because they have...
The first project taken on by Arthur and his directors was this kindergarten, with the Franciscan convent on the upper floor. Their leap of faith was rewarded thanks to kind donors who ensured that the full cost of €615,000 were provided.
The kids get here. St. Francis Kindergarten here in Kislyak is fee paying because there is no state aid available.
Correct.
Do you think the parents find it difficult?
Today, all the classrooms are full to capacity, with 150 children in attendance, the biggest number at any kindergarten in the country.
Which is very difficult in an area where there's very high unemployment. We understand there's over 60%.
During the building process and until his death, Arthur worked closely with Sister Jelenka Pulic, who very sadly passed away on the 9th of August 2021. May they be reunited in heaven and intercede on behalf of families in need. The government provide free education from the age of 6. Kindergartens are fee-paying, but an invaluable start in life for each child. Please donate at www.arthurmac.com and choose education from the menu to sponsor a child at kindergarten or student at university. Just the short distance from Medjugorje, on the other side of Cross Mountain, a 90-year-old woman lives with her family in a dire situation. The roof was leaking, causing mold throughout the house. Their toilet was outside, and they washed themselves, their dishes and clothes in a water tank. Our builder put on a new roof, fitted new floors, doors and windows. He also built a bathroom, and this has made a huge difference in this family's life. An electrical fault caused this house and roof to burn. The family continued to live in 2 small rooms at each end of the house, which had concrete roofs. We shared costs with another charity to fit a new roof, repair the damage, fit a new kitchen and a bathroom to replace the outdoor toilet. These families can't believe that people from far-off country have helped them, and they pray for our donors, as that is the only way they can say thank you or hvala in their language. Your support has allowed these passionate and driven people to transform lives. Your support has made a real difference. Now these incredible projects need your support again to take the next step in rebuilding a broken land, which it is doing, 1 brick at a time. Please donate and allow these projects to continue saving lives. None of this work would be possible without donations. Please visit www.arthurmac.com to see more of our projects and to make donations. We believe that Our Lady healed Arthur's gambling addiction in 1999 for a reason. Please work with his charity directors to change people's lives.